is an incredible story of survival. A cruise passenger goes overboard, lost in the Gulf of Mexico for over 15 hours, then found alive and rescued by the Coast Guard with barely a scratch on him. James Michael Grimes, he doesn't remember how he fell off a Carnival cruise the night before Thanksgiving, but the Alabama native now has quite the story to tell. Here's part of our conversation. And James Michael Grimes joins me now. So you don't remember falling off the boat. You wake up in the Gulf of Mexico alone. What was your first thought? What was going through your mind when you woke up?
It was, I can't believe this actually happened to me. I was out there alone in the water with nothing in sight. It was frightening at first, but I just couldn't believe it happened to me.
Absolutely. Take me, if you can, take us in the water with you. I mean, were you yelling for help? I mean, obviously you're alone and who knows what it's going to do, but I'm just trying to imagine just what my instincts were going to do in those moments, in those hours being in the water alone.
Well, I didn't yell for help or nothing because there was no one in sight. I didn't figure it would help. But, I seen a light. I don't know, it seemed like miles away. And I instantly started swimming towards that light because I thought it was the cruise ship. But I ended up finding out after swimming towards it 4 or 5 hours, the sun started coming up. I realized it was just an oil rigging platform. And I kept trying to swim towards it. And, I never made it to it because I guess when the sun came up, so did the tide, the current. It was pushing directly against me. And it seemed like I swam after the sun come up 2 more hours towards this oil rigging platform, but I never got any closer to it.
What did you come across? What did you see? What did you come across in the water when you're there for 15 plus hours?
Oh, a bunch of small fish stayed schooling around me. I went through schools of jellyfish where slime was just pretty much covering my body. I was raking it off my arms and legs and just slinging it away from me. Went through 2 pretty good schools of jellyfish, and I seen some type of animal. I'm not gonna say it's a shark, but it was 3 to 4 foot long, and it had a fin sticking up, and I could see the fin. It was maybe 10, 15 yards from me, and I could see it just kind of staying at that distance away from me. So I instantly turned towards it, started backpedaling, and was looking under the water, trying to see if I could see what it was. And it's like when I came back up from under the water, it was right there at me, and it bumped one of my legs, and I kicked it, and it actually went on.
You're really just trying to survive, right? I'm sure that's exactly what was happening. Is your body just trying to survive? We've been showing, as we've been talking, we've been showing viewers some of the amazing video that has been released of when the Coast Guard found you and of your rescue. Have you taken a look at this and seen this, and what do you think of it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not gonna say if I know in the video it says he was 30 seconds from death or a minute from death. I'm not gonna say that I could have lasted out there 2, 3, 4 more hours but 30 seconds. But when I realized the Coast Guard was on their way to get me, and I kind of started relaxing.
Do you feel changed from this whole thing, from what really was a near-death experience?
Yes, I do. When I was out there, I was praying a lot, talking to God, telling him, Lord, if you get me out of here, I'm going to start doing this and not do this anymore. I was kind of wheeling and dealing with God, I guess, but it definitely changed my life, my outlook on life. Take small things for granted, such as a bottle of water. Out there, I would have loved to have a bottle of water. You can't just get up and go to your refrigerator, I learned not to take things for granted so much, the small things, and it definitely gave me a different outlook on life.
Well, James Michael, it is truly great to meet you. You have one remarkable story to tell from all of this, and thank goodness for it. Thank you so much. We will be right back.